Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, everybody? Cappers Nation live Thursday, August 1st edition. Welcome, welcome, welcome as we get started. How is everybody? It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. I feel some hostility in the air today. I feel some hostility in the air. Welcome, everybody. Major League Baseball going on right now, currently underway. We've got a great show planned for everybody. John Brady tuning in, Robert Beeman, Mark Blevins, Karen C. Glad to have everybody so far. We just sent out a mass text message to our database, letting everybody know that we are live. Uh-oh, I heard there's a slight echo, so hang on. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Is that better for everybody, or is there still an echo? Smooth 4216, what's going on? How are you? I think I know why there's an echo, so we'll do that. That should have improved it. So anyways, welcome everybody. Now it's too low. Okay, hold on. We'll figure this out. I mean, nothing should have changed. I haven't changed any settings. So is that better? Hopefully that's better for everybody. No echo before. Perfect. Awesome. Good to know. Good to know. All right, we'll let some people log on. We'll roll up the sleeves here. We're going to get ready. We're going to get our hands dirty today, folks. We got two special guests coming. One of them you guys already know. My buddy Chase over at Chase Wins is going to be joining us, talk NASCAR, talk about the big plus 900 he gave me last Sunday. And then I've got another guest. You guys don't know who it is. We'll take guesses. We'll take guesses on the guest. Speaking of that, anybody have any guesses on who my second guest can be? Take a wild guess. Post it up in the comments. First of all, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're just tuning in. Also, subscribe. It's going to be a good time. Going to be a good show. And going to be a lot of good shows here in the very, very near future. Nope, not going to be Obama. I promise you that much. Not going to be good old Obama or bad old Obama, however you want to look at him. We won't even get into politics on this channel. Definitely lose some subscribers at that point. Always trying to be healthier. Switch from Gatorade to the G2 to this new, whatever it is, 10 calories. Tastes all right. All right, folks, just waiting for our first guest to log on board. But let's take a look at Major League Baseball so far. Twins had a nice little lead. Last time I checked before I went to lunch with my little one, they had a nice 4-1 lead. Sees the bottom of the ninth, they gave up 3 runs to the Marlins. Marlins tied up the game. They're in the top of the 12th right now. New York Mets beaten the White Sox 4-0 going into the bottom of the 8th. That is good and bad at the same time. It's bad for our free play clients because we gave out the over 9.5 runs. And obviously, I mean, anything can happen the bottom of the 8th, top of the 9th, but it is not looking good. However, the New York Mets winning either on the run line or the money line is good because we've got them as a premium play to start the day. I have not sent out my personal play yet, or my personal plays. I have not sent them out yet, but I will be sending them out as soon as we're done going live. As soon as we're done going live, I will send them all out to my personal clients. And speaking of my personal clients, Ryan, what's going on, sir? You guys can all be a personal client of mine if you jump on board my personal plays. 3 days, $99 for premium plays or my personal plays right on the website. But for everybody that doesn't know, I've got a big game of the week today. You got to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern time. Just getting everything set up so that way when our first guest logs on board, we're going to have two guests within the first hour of the program. Anuel Lopez, how are you? Nick Hill, Brewers winning 1-0. Mr. Blevins needs another run from the 20s there. He's got him over 4.5. Who also is on what so far? Post up in the comments who's on what. Let me just send a quick text message here. Make sure they're not having any issues logging on. Oh, we do have our first one, I do believe. Ooh, you guys are going to be surprised. We're going to have, it's going to be a good show. Not only are we going to have guest number one, which is my good old buddy Chase from ChaseWins.com. We're also going to have another one that you guys are really going to be surprised. And then I do have a couple announcements to make afterwards, some bigger announcements about another show that is also coming to Cappers Direct involving the UFC and an absolute monster name that if you guys watch the UFC or you follow the UFC, you guys are all going to know exactly who this individual is. And he is coming to Cappers Nation, baby. And we can't wait for it. And I can't wait to actually announce that here in a little bit. Hold on one second. I see that our first guest, the feed just dropped on him. Wait for him to reconnect, and then we'll bring him on board. Ryan's got the Brew Crew going. Louis Cruz got the Brewers first 5 minus a half a run. Nick Hill Brewers, Jays, Tampa, St. Louis, and the Braves. Mark Blevins, Brewers money line. Smooth 42-16, Mets and the Brewers. Mr. John Brady, Mets run line. John Brady, Twins money line. I liked the Twins this morning, but something scared me on it, and I didn't put them out as a play, which apparently, I hope for everybody that bet the Twins, John and everybody else that bet them, that they get another run and close out a victory. But I'm on the Mets early, on the Mets over as a free small consensus play. All right, let me plug in these headphones. That way I'm able to hear our guest. Yeah, I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. It don't matter if I'm even on the game. I want you guys all to win. That's the name of this game here. Curious to see if we just got an echo out of all of this or not. Hopefully not. Now, do you guys have an echo on your guys' side? On the viewer side? If you do, let me know. And then we'll get rolling if you don't. Let me check the audio in here. Nope. All right, we're going to wing it. Last time we did this, I had Juan the Kraken Adams on, and it took us for a minute to plug in. But eventually, we'll get better at this. All right, let's see here. All right, let's bring on my good buddy Chase, and hopefully everybody will be able to hear everybody. So here we go. What's going on, Chase? Are you able to hear me?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, absolutely. How's it on your end?
Good deal. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Thank you
I
for
can
that
see
winner
you. I can hear
last
you,
week.
at least for
Plus
now.
900.
It was a good one. I can't take the credit for it, though. All credit goes to my NASCAR guy, Patrick. He's amazing. He deserves all the credit.
Uh-oh. We just lost Chase. Hold on 1 minute while he reconnects. I'm not sure what happened, but he dropped the feed. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. He's back. Welcome back.
Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Is my feed okay on your end? Can you see everything? I can hear you.
We can see everything. We can hear everything. Everything is good to go on our end.
Good deal.
First
So
of all,
what's
everybody,
up to today?
everybody welcome Chase from chasewins.com. Everybody knows, or if you don't know, he did go out on his own. He'd finally wisened up. He was always a smart individual. We already know that. And he's bettering himself on his own and absolutely killing it. So, welcome to Chase. And the reason why we're bringing him here is so that you guys could hear about his plus 900 that he gave me. I figure if you're willing to give somebody who's another service a plus 900 winner, you should at least let him come on board and toot his own horn. But I think we just lost him again. Oh, there he is. Are you there? Can you hear us? No audio as of yet. Let's wait till he joins. I do apologize, folks. Now let's see here. Karen C says, Jimmy says you should not promote another service, but doesn't he promote Doc Sports? I think it's great you promote Chase. You know, I'm not sure what he does over there, Karen. I haven't checked up on that clown in a very long time. We went way past him as far as what we do in the industry. We've always been past him in the industry with our innovative ideas and bringing in actual real personalities like TJ DeSantis in the UFC, Bruce Buffer, bringing on Juan Adams. And you guys are going to see so much more stuff with us here in the near future. But I have no problem promoting another service, especially somebody that's a friend of mine and an associate that that I highly respect. I could promise you, the place that Chase came from, I wouldn't bring those guys on. But, if you're a real individual and, you have a real business rolling and a good work ethic and you're an honorable person, come on, let's do a live show together. Ryan says, Jimmy and Benny have different betting teams last night. One was on Cleveland, the other was on Houston. That sucks. Jamar, what's going on, sir? How are you? While we wait for Chase to jump back on, he'll come and join us here in just a minute when he gets his feed back up. All right, let me switch over to this one until Chase comes back on with us. Okay, I believe he's back. So we'll get him sooner or later. We'll get him on here. All right, let's switch it back over. Not sure the technical difficulties he's having on his side, but there we go. We got Chase back. Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Well, we hear you. It's a little spotty, but we've got you. Welcome.
All right, good deal. I'm not sure what happened.
Me either. It's freezing up every now and then on your side, but it's okay. We'll wing it. We'll get it. We'll have some fun with it. So while we have you here, I know you're not your NASCAR guy, but you're the next best thing because you're here representing him and what you're doing. So tell us about your NASCAR program and that plus 900 sweet winner and Denny Hamlin that you gave me yesterday. I mean, last week.
So to start from the beginning, I crossed paths with Patrick almost 5 years ago. He actually works in the NASCAR field. He does a lot of marketing and sales for the brand. And we crossed paths at a sales conference in Vegas back in 2015. And we exchanged information. He knew that I was a big, sports guy and did a lot with baseball and football. And he started telling me about how he wagered on NASCAR. And I thought it was a joke at first. And we stayed in contact and we traded information over the years. His NASCAR for, stuff of mine in baseball and other sports. And he continued to impress me year after year. And so this year, I made him an offer and said, listen, why don't you come and, share your gift with the world, I guess you'd say. And, being that he does work for the brand of NASCAR.
Oh, we lost Chase. We were hearing it, but see if we get him back on here in just a second. There we go.
I can see you. I never lost you.
I can see you. Really?
All right. So where did I leave off? What did you not hear?
I heard how he works for NASCAR.
Yeah, so he can't be on camera. So, but what he does is he reviews everything for the upcoming race all week long. He makes his picks the morning of the race, whether that be on a Saturday or a Sunday. He does 3 to 4 head-to-head matchups every week, along with 1 to 2 top plays. And then he puts out a race-winning card of anywhere from 3 to 5 drivers, all at usually plus 500, all the way up to plus 20,000. And now all but 4 races this entire season, he has predicted a race winner. The smallest money that he predicted was plus 750 on Martin Truex Jr. This week, Denny Hamlin plus 900. That's the second time he's had Denny Hamlin. He had Denny Hamlin back third week of the season, I believe, at plus 1,700. He won that as well. So I get amazed every time I do it with him. Like I said, I don't know enough about NASCAR to even act intelligent about it. But for the measly $30 a week or $400 for the year, you'll make your money back first week and you'll continue to profit all year long at huge plus margins.
No, that's awesome.
Do you guys do anything with DraftKings and FanDuel with NASCAR?
He's actually working on that because we've gotten a few questions about that. People are wanting to build race cards for fantasy and things like that. The good thing about what he does is a lot of what he puts out from a betting standpoint, you can actually put those same selections in from a fantasy standpoint, and he cashes fantasy week in and week out. So we haven't really promoted that being DraftKings or FanDuel or something like that. But if anybody wants to do it for fantasy purposes only, you can buy his race card and use all of his selections on a fantasy selection for the Sunday race, and you will win your fantasy just as well as you would win money on the same picks.
That's much like our UFC program and the write-ups that we use when you doing the UFC and DraftKings. You get points for takedowns, the strikes, the winning the fight, submissions, or how they win, etc. And if people were to take our write-ups, they'd be able to do the exact same thing in the UFC for DraftKings, but starting this week, and you'll be getting it too with our UFC, and so is everybody else. But we're actually going to have an optimal DraftKings lineup for everybody, as well as a paragraph on how to best bet it on DraftKings. So I see the very same similarities with your NASCAR as well. Now, how's NASCAR looking this weekend?
The same guy doing the write-ups for your side of it who does the
Yes, the same guy, the same individual that does our write-ups for the UFC is the same exact person that does the DraftKings as well. He's always done DraftKings, but it's always been for himself. He travels. His home state is not in Las Vegas. He's in our office a couple days a week. But for the most part, he's gone traveling. Whereas I'm here in Las Vegas, in the state of Nevada, fantasy sports is illegal. I can't even make an account on DraftKings and log in. So when it comes to talking about it, I've never seen the inside of DraftKings because
that doesn't.
Oh, we lost Chase again. So for everybody that doesn't know, Chase has been giving me NASCAR the last 3 weeks, and I've been giving him the UFC. He was tired of losing UFC where he was at, and when he made a switch onto his own, he knew we had NASCAR, so I started giving him our UFC, excuse me. And what started was I had a friend of mine, not even a client, just a mutual friend, and he started talking about betting NASCAR. And I said, what? I don't know nothing about NASCAR. I mean, I know you can bet it, but I have zero clue. And we're putting back a few beers, and he asked me again, well, do you know anybody that bets NASCAR? And I said, wait a second. I do. So the next day I called up Chase, and we started talking about NASCAR, and it was, hey, why don't you throw me some NASCAR? I'll throw you our winning UFC program, and you could start making some money betting the UFC. So that's how our NASCAR UFC relationship has transpired over the last 3 weeks. And, I'm highly impressed betting NASCAR, put money in our pocket every single week. Chase, now what do you charge now that we've got Chase back? What do you charge for NASCAR?
$30 for a Sunday race or Saturday. We only bet the Monster Energy Cup races. We don't do any of the smaller tier truck races or anything like that. $30 for a day. That soon to be going up to $40 for the day or $400 for the entire season. Every
I do apologize for the technical difficulties that we're having keeping Chase on. But what he was saying was his NASCAR is $40 for the card and $400 for the entire year of betting NASCAR. And if you go to his website, we've got him back now. I was just telling him, Chase, that it's $40 for the entire card on Sunday and $400 for the entire year. And that's going to be, is that a new price or is that when does that new price take effect?
It will take effect after this Sunday. If you log in this Sunday to buy it on Sunday, it will be $40. But you have from now until Saturday at midnight to still get it at the $30 price point for the day.
Fair enough, folks. So you heard them. As long as you sign up early, you can get it for $30. And I'll be honest, where else can you go spend $30 and get a plus 900 winner besides our UFC program? There's nothing else like it. So go check out Chase and his NASCAR program. And before we let you go, Chase, I heard a rumor. I heard you're 9-0 in the last 2 days.
I am soon to be 11-0 if the Brewers hang on.
Very nice. Very nice. That's good to hear. Now, why don't you tell everybody about some of the packages that you have while you're here? Might as well just throw a plug for everything that you've got going on at Chase Wins. Tell everybody about your top play package and your 7-day and your 3-day package.
So top plays each day, our daily top play is $25. It comes with a guarantee. So if we were to lose that top play, you get the next day all plays, premium and top play, for absolutely free. We have a 3-day package for $50, which is 3 days of all premium and daily top plays. Same thing goes for the 7-day package, which is $99 for 7 days. And then we have a 30-day package for $399 that works the exact same way. If you want just the top plays, which is the daily top plays, play of the week, play of the month, play of the years, etc., it is $599 for the month. And you can get the play of the week that we have once a week, $99. Plays of the month are $149. They all come with the guarantee. Plays of the week are a 3-day guarantee. Lose get 3 days for free. Plays of the month are you win or you get a 7-day package for absolutely free. And that's going to go for all sports. Right now it's focused on MLB because that's what we're in, but the same thing will happen for football and basketball and hockey and so on and so forth.
Well, there you heard it, folks. Chase from chasewins.com. He's on fire. About to be 11-0 if the Brewers hang on. 10-0 right now. And just delivered a plus 900 last Sunday in the NASCAR. I know Chase does have to run. He told me he had to be out of here by 1:30 Pacific time, so we've already had him 8 minutes too long. But Chase, thanks for coming on. Hopefully we'll be able to get you on board again soon, and we'll work out the kinks and make it even smoother.
Absolutely, guys. I appreciate you bringing me on, Kyle. Everybody at Cappers Direct. Jay, I know Jay reached out to me this morning and gave me the rundown of how everything was going to work and how I'd get logged in and stuff. So thank you to Jay as well. And yeah, I appreciate it. I'd love to be back anytime. And I guess I'll see all you guys in the winner's circle.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys. We'll hopefully bring you on board next week. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Chase, for joining us.
I'm gonna go booze up now, Kyle.
Hey, I'm gonna go buy me another fake Rolex. I'm gonna go buy me a Folex, right?
Yeah, no shit. See ya.
Take it easy, Chase. All right, folks, there you had it. You heard it. The man himself, ChaseWins.com. Karen, what it was is it was 3 or 4 head-to-head matchups, like individual. This driver is going to beat this driver, and then he gave us a couple winners that he predicted as winners that we bet them all, and it just so happens Hamlin was a plus 900, and that was the winner. Leon, no, we're not partners. He is his own company. We do
collaborations in the future. We've talked about, doing something together, a big game together maybe. When we get them in town for Vegas, we talked about giving away possibly, some tickets to a big event, doing something, some cross collaborations. But no, he's 100% on his own website, his own company. He does his own thing. But I was telling everybody what happened is I had a close friend of mine who bets NASCAR and was talking to me about NASCAR. I was like, I know jack about betting NASCAR. Just like Ryan said, I know they turn left. Not too many times do they turn right. And so he was asking me, hey, do you know anybody in the industry that, bets on NASCAR? And I'm like, no. Well, a couple more beers later, a couple beers deep. I was like, wait, the light bulb kicked on, and I was like, wait a second. I do know somebody. So the next day I called up Chase. I said, tell me about your NASCAR program. And at the same time, he was like, well, tell me about your UFC program. So me and him have been exchanging NASCAR for UFC for the last 3 weeks. And, I brought him on board. I have no problem promoting another service, especially, the fact that, he's down to earth. He's honest. Hell, the guy gave me a plus 900 winner last week. I think he should be able to come on, pound his chest, and toot his own horn for the fact that he gave me a plus 900 winner. And I'm not going to lie, I put some good money on it. I put some great money on it. So, I made a nice little chunk of change on a plus 900 winner. So, happy to have him on board. And, here's a comment that actually I actually really like seeing as Karen posted that Jimmy says, and when she says Jimmy, it's actually Robert Clues. So if you guys are going to refer to Bozo, the clown, the narcissist, sociopath on our, on the YouTube channel, please at least refer to him by his real name, which is Robbie or Robbie Clues. Okay. It says that Robbie says you should not promote another service, but doesn't he promote Doc Sports? I think it's great you promote Chase. I don't know what he does over there. I do know that he obviously screwed up enough to let Chase walk away, or as Chase, ran away as fast as he could and as far as he could, obviously, for obvious reasons. But no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with two services working with each other to help promote each other, to build themselves in the industry. And you know what? I have no problem. I work directly and indirectly, and I get along with almost every single person in this industry, with the exception of one company, which those people have problems with everybody in the industry. And the only reason Docs works with them is because he gives Docs free publicity. Docs gives him nothing. So, it would be like a hooker, servicing somebody for free. That's exactly the case between, Bozo and Docs. Mike Hogan, more people in the industry need to do more of that. It's crazy the hate others spit out like they own winners, and all that boozer talk is disgusting. Yeah, you know what? It is. It absolutely, it just shows how pathetic and how sad of an individual somebody is when they have to do, resort to that. I have always stood up for our company and what's right. I'm never out there just flat out attacking people. That's not me. That's not my personality. But if you come at me, I'll bury an SOB, because I promise you I probably know more. And I'm, a lot more well-connected in the industry than, a lot of people see here on YouTube. So who doesn't watch sports and drink beer? I can't say that I don't, because I do. Aaron, what's going on? You just missed our buddy Chase from ChaseWins.com. We do have another interview coming up here in a little bit. Hopefully he'll be on here in a little bit. But first, let's talk about the UFC. I do have a big announcement to make. So, you know what? We might as well make it now while we're waiting for our next special guest to join us. Yeah, Nathan, and about that, I'm not at war with anybody. There's not many people that are on our level. See, what you guys see on YouTube is very minuscule compared to what we do in this industry. YouTube is like my pet project. If I shut down the YouTube channel, it's not going to affect us very much. Our sales-wise, it's not going to affect us very much. It'll affect you guys, but it's not going to affect us. Very little. And what we lose from not having a YouTube channel, we'll go make somewhere else. We'll put that energy and that effort somewhere else. I enjoy doing the YouTube. I enjoy doing the live shows. And like I said, it's my pet project. It literally is my pet project. And I mean, I don't think there's anybody that has more fun doing the live shows than myself. And that's an absolute fact. That is an absolute fact. Well, I just lost connection to my mouse, so there we go, it reconnected. I think it needs new batteries. Aaron says, before we talk about the UFC, Aaron says he's pumped for the game of the week. For everybody that does not know, I have one of my personal play games of the week. It goes down today. You have to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right? 7 p.m. Eastern Time. What it is one big game. It's one of my personal plays that I'm willing to step out on and absolutely pound. All right? This is the type of game, it doesn't matter if you're down, you want to hurt your book, this is the game to do it on. All right? You need one big pick-me-up, this is the game to pound. All right? Salem just said he just signed up. Absolutely. We're always glad to have absolutely everybody that jumps on board, especially for these big games, especially for our packages that are on sale. But what it is, guys, Mike, I was reading your comment. I'll read that comment here in just a second. What it is, it's one big game, all right? And when I say it's my guaranteed game of the week, obviously it's pro sports, so shit can happen. Things do happen. But what I do is I put a personal financial guarantee on the game. If for some reason this game does not win, I will refund your money, no questions asked. Absolute 100% refund your money, no questions asked. Now, occasionally some people say, hey, can you just apply it to another package? We're quick on the refund, so you need to get with me before we actually refund your money. So, but I'm going to tell you this much. There's going to be no refunds this week. I absolutely love this game. We're going to pound the crap out of it, and we're going to just make a bunch of money. So, if you guys want to jump on board, great. If you don't, no big deal. You'll be hearing about the winner afterwards. I promise you that much. It's $100 guaranteed to win, or you get a full refund, no questions asked. Now, on to the UFC. I'm going to be talking about a few things with the UFC. And hold on, I do have a text message from one of my media guys that I need to just look at real quick. Okay. So, happy to announce that we are making a couple changes with our UFC programming. Hold on one second. Hold on. Our next guest is about 15 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away. No problem, no problem. So we've got a lot to talk about. We got some games to look at to feed us some time until he gets here. So, but with the UFC, our programming is changing. We have done the beatdown after the bell, but everybody knows, or for the people that don't know, the gentleman that we hired to do our UFC programming, TJ DeSantis. He's a very well-known big name in this industry. He's the official announcer for Invicta Fights, EBI, Jiu-Jitsu, Island Fights, and UFC Fight Pass. He's been on Sirius Satellite Radio for like 12 years. But TJ has a radio show that we brought to YouTube, that we brought to video, called Beatdown After the Bell. But with his travel schedule, it hasn't been possible to make sure that Beatdown After the Bell airs every single week. Live. It's a live post-game recap. They talk a little bit about next week. They have special guests every single week. So, Beatdown After the Bell, it's not going away, because I know there's a lot of people that like it. But what's going to happen is Beatdown After the Bell is now going to air on our YouTube channel live one time a month following one of the biggest cards on the month. And so we're going to have Beatdown After the Bell one time a month. However, just because that one's going away, we're picking it back up in other areas. We have a new weekly, and it won't be live. This is going to be a pre-recorded one. But we have a new weekly show coming out that will be dropping more than likely every Friday morning. Christian Gonzalez, so you subscribed to someone else's podcast? No, we haven't subscribed to anybody's podcast. TJ works for us. But anyways, starting not this Friday, but starting next Friday, we have our own exclusive show coming to YouTube with our very own TJ DeSantis and the one and only Bruce Buffer, which if you guys don't know who Bruce Buffer is, he's the It's Time guy in the UFC, the ringside, the in-ring announcer for all the UFC fights. He's the brother of Let's Get Ready to Rumble, Michael Buffer. I can't wait. He's just a wealth of knowledge when it comes to the UFC. And it's going to drop every single Friday starting next Friday. And more than likely it'll be a morning time when it drops. It's pre-recorded. So it's coming. We're still working on a name. I can't give out the name just yet, but I'm pretty sure what the name is. Basically I know what it is. I just can't say exactly what it is yet. But it'll be starting next Friday. And then on top of that, so on top of the Bruce Buffer and TJ DeSantis show that will be coming to Cappers Direct exclusively, and the only place to get it will be here on Cappers Direct, on the Cappers Nation live shows. Christian Gonzalez, this is our place. Cappers Direct is ours. But not only do we have that, so we're going to have, what's going on, J Money? Not only are we going to have the Bruce Buffer and TJ DeSantis show every single Friday, starting next Friday, but we're also going to be having another video that's going to be dropping every single week. It could be earlier in the week, or it could be on Fridays as well. But it's also going to be a video with TJ DeSantis, our very own TJ, and he's going to be interviewing a bunch of the fighters, pre-recorded obviously, but we'll also have fighters coming to our YouTube channel every single week, at least 2 of them. Each and every single week will be coming to Cappers Direct and Cappers Nation for an interview for you guys. So we're building up the UFC side, we're building up all the other sides, and it's going to be a great time, let me tell you that. And so a lot of people asked, hey, why is your UFC going up by $10? So for everybody that doesn't know our UFC prices, which are ridiculously cheap in the first place, $29.99 was just dumb. It was too cheap. For the amount of work that our UFC guy, FC, put in, for the write-ups alone, I have always said they're worth $100. But because of all the other stuff that we're adding, they're raising the prices $10, $15 on the month. Which, it's not much. It's some for the smaller bettors, but it's not much for what you're going to make up. And for the added extra content that we're going to be bringing you. Hang tight, guys, for 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. We're going to get ready to get our second guest on here in just a second. Okay. So we'll talk more about the UFC after we bring on our next guest. Let me plug my headphones back in so we can get this one rolling, because this one I'm really, really, really excited for. I can't wait. This is something that's been in the works for a while, and somebody looking forward to bringing on, not only on the air, but to Cappers Direct for a while. Let's see these comments, see if I missed anything. Jonathan Bossa, what's going on, sir? I'll box you. What's going on? B. Fulton. Mark Blevin says he's watched the UFC show and was very good. Buffer is very knowledgeable. Bruce Buffer is an absolute just wealth of knowledge. Between him and TJ, being able to bring that show to us every single week is absolutely huge. You will not find another sports consulting business in the world, let alone the industry, the entire world, that's going to be bringing you guys actual real personalities like TJ, like Bruce Buffer, and I can't name the other names, but I can't name them just yet, but the other people that are coming over to Cappers Direct, there's nobody else out there that is going to be doing what we do and doing what we do right now. So without further ado, this next individual, Texas said, wow, you have John Jones coming on. I don't know. He may be a special guest of TJ one of these days. You never know. TJ can get just about everybody. He knows them all, and we'll see if we can get John Jones on for an interview. You never know. Reginald, how are you, sir?
Mike Cogan says, Cappers Direct pushing the envelope on how much is too much breaking news in one show. We are pushing the limits. No, our next guest is not Vegas Dave. I have not been wanting to bring Vegas Dave on here for a long time, but this next guest I have. And before I tell you who he is and I show you who he is, first of all, let me tell you about this individual. It's somebody that I actually respect and that I've watched build himself up in this industry for a while. And not only is he an absolute genius when it comes to college and pro basketball. I mean, you guys want someone that's an absolute wizard when it comes to college and pro hoops. We now have the guy for you. So without further ado, let me switch the audio here so we can bring him on board. But everybody, welcome Jay Money. How are you, Jay? You able to hear me? I hear you just fine. Welcome. Absolutely. First of all, welcome everybody. Jay is actually joining up with Cappers Nation and Cappers Direct, and he's joining our team directly. He's somebody that I've watched grow with SBR. For everybody that doesn't know, Jay Money was on King's Court, and he absolutely owned. Oh, I guess there's no. Hold on one second. All right, let's see if everybody on YouTube can hear us now. Can everybody hear us? Hey, Jay, say something so everybody can hear something.
I hope so. Do you want me to take my headphones out?
No. You're good. You're good. Can you guys all hear Jay?
Can you hear me? Okay.
Let's see if okay, they can hear you now. So what I was saying, and mine and Jay's private conversation there, is Jay is somebody that I watched on SBR build his name, build his brand, and it wasn't so much that. It was because he was an absolute genius and a sharp when it came to betting college and pro basketball. Not only does he rule college and pro basketball, but from what I've seen, and I've seen from him firsthand, his Major League Baseball, his NFL, his college football is rock solid. And I've been trying to get him to come work with us for quite some time. And the time has come. And welcome, Jay, to Cappers Direct. And Jay, tell him a little bit about yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, it's Jay Money. I'm happy to be here. I started with SBR, doing the King's Court show. It was pretty much just NBA. We would throw out some college basketball games, but hey, I cap sports. You know what I'm saying? We started with MLB this year and football as well. So I mean, I cap all the sports. I try to make money myself, for myself first, and then you know what I'm saying, for everybody else. So the same picks that I'll be sending out will be the same thing that I'll be betting on, man. So I can't say the NBA. I don't think there's anybody better than me, man. So, but like I said, I cap all sports, and I'm just ready to get to some money, man.
One of the things that we pride ourselves here at Cappers Direct is that we bet all of our own plays. And Jay is somebody that actually bets his own plays. There's two types of bettors out there. There's recreational bettors, and then there's professional bettors. People that actually bet for a living. This is why that I searched out Jay, and I've been trying to show him what can be working with Cappers Direct and bringing his brand over here. And what's going to happen starting tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time, so 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 Pacific, Monday through Friday, Jay's going to be having his own live show. Not only is he going to discuss what he specializes in, college and pro basketball, he's going to make you money in the NFL, he's going to make you money in college football, he's going to make you money in Major League Baseball. So not only is he going to give you guys a free play during the live show, the shows are going to last at least a half hour. If they run longer, great. If they don't, no big deal. But Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, you're going to find Jay Money right here on our YouTube channel. Starting tonight after midnight, you're also going to find Jay Money's sports packages right on our website as well. So, Jay, tell them a little bit about what they can expect when they're working with you. I mean, obviously, they're going to get your plays on our website, just like they would have, mine or the company's plays. But tell them a little bit about your style and what to expect working with you.
Right, right. Well, first off, I like to win. I can tell you, I absolutely hate losing. It kills me. I can't sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to win every time. I know nobody's gonna hit 100%, but I'm definitely shooting for it. I definitely try. I mean, I wanna try to win every play. You know what I'm saying, that I put out, and I can guarantee you that I will be betting every single play that I put out. It'll probably be probably 2 to 3. Until basketball season gets in, it'll probably be 2 to 3 a day, if not more. But we'll start off with charging just about. We'll do a 3-day package for $50, 49.99 or whatever, and we'll do the full week, the 7 days for $100. So I mean, you guys that knew me for basketball season, it's pretty much the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna keep on rolling. It's just a new name now. So we're still gonna be doing the show. You know what I'm saying? We might have a little special guest from here every once in a while, but for the most part, you guys will be getting nothing but honesty from me and great plays. And I hope we can make some money together.
You know what? I can't wait. I'm super excited. I know a lot of our viewers are going to be excited. I'm sure your subscribers from SBR will eventually find you over here as well. And for everybody that wants to know, it's 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 Pacific, right here on our YouTube channel. Jay Money will be going live Monday through Friday. Bob G, he's in Texas right now, but he'll be going live Monday through Friday. And then his sports packages will be right on our website. He'll have a special little spot right there, starting tonight at midnight. So everybody, again, welcome to Jay Money, and you guys are going to start seeing him starting tomorrow. Now, I'm going to go live tomorrow for a UFC program and another free Major League Baseball play. But mine's earlier, and then he'll be right before game time. So it's going to be a great time. And like you said, he's going to have special guests on from time to time. And this is something that we're going to build. And I can't explain how excited I am. So thank you, Jay, for coming on board. I'm glad we're able to introduce you to everybody today. And I look forward to tomorrow.
Yep.
Thanks, Jay, for coming on, and then I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Okay, yep, that's cool with me, man. I can't wait to get interacted with you guys and start making some money, man. They don't call me Jay Money is money for no reason.
You got it, but I love it. I love it. We'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. Thanks for bearing with us while we have the echo and
the delay out of the way. That way the conversations go a little smoother. But yes, everybody, welcome Jay Money. He was one of the main guys over at SBR during NBA season. And let me tell you, they definitely missed the boat because this guy's knowledge on all sports is huge, and it's a wealth of information. And I always told you guys, if we build it, we'll keep giving back. And we have an entire master plan of what we're doing. In the next 6 months, you guys, and I told you this 6 months ago, I said in the next 6 months, before football season starts, this football season, you guys were going to see major, major changes to Cappers Nation, the shows, and Cappers Direct. And I'm telling you, the next 6 months, you guys won't recognize what we did a year ago, okay? Because what we did a year ago, it's ancient. It's ancient. The people that we got coming on board, Jay Money with a show Monday through Friday, a weekly show with TJ DeSantis and Bruce Buffer starting next Friday, as well as all the UFC fighters that are coming on board for interviews, weekly interviews as well. It is going to be a great time. And that's not even, that's a fraction. That's just a small piece of what we're doing. So this is just a small piece. I can't give away the rest of the stuff. I can't even give away the international individual that's coming to work with us as well. So it's going to be a great time, and the future is bright for all of our followers. Let me tell you, if you guys like free money, the free plays that we give out between myself, Jay, and that's our second Jay. That's our second Jay at the company. So it's definitely going to be a great time. And you know what? I can't tell you guys, how happy I am. And I've always done, I preach this from the get-go. If we build it and you guys hit that subscribe button, if you guys find that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. If we build it, they will come and we'll give back. And it's exactly what we're doing. For everybody that wants to know, they can always find J Money on Twitter at JMoneyIsMoney. And you're going to be able to watch him. His YouTube, it's going to be right on our YouTube channel. Every single day, the Cappers Direct YouTube channel. He'll be live Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific, which is 5 o'clock his time. Basically, right before the games kick off, games first pitch, before the tip-off when it's basketball. His live show will be right here. We haven't, I'm pretty sure we know what the name's going to be, but we'll have it for you guys by tomorrow, that's for sure, and all that information. And then tomorrow's daily video, I'll have more information on where to find him, his packages, and his plays, and all of that good stuff. And times change, companies evolve, and one thing that we have never done is we've never regressed. We have never gone backwards. We have never taken steps back. We only take steps forward. We keep marching forward, even through adversity. When people want to hate on us, hate is great. Let them hate. If they hate me now, they're going to keep, they're really going to hate us in 6 months when we drop a bombshell on the industry on what we're doing. So I can assure you guys one thing. We always take steps to not only improve the company, to improve the content, and to improve the individuals that we associate and that we work with. We'll only work with stand-up guys. And you know what? It's very, it's awesome to be able to welcome Jay Money to the show, to the program, as well as his own show, as well as the other individuals that are coming over to Cappers Direct. So, and it should be able to tell you guys one thing, to be able to get a once-a-week exclusive show, and this is not something you guys are going to be able to go find anywhere else on the internet or Spotify or iTunes. When we drop the once-a-week Bruce Buffer and TJ DeSantis show, the only place to find it is on our YouTube channel. That is the only place. It is ours. It is our production. It is our show. So, to be able to get somebody like those two individuals shows you what type of company we are, that they're willing to work with us. You'll never find it anywhere else in another sports service that sells, betting advice, as well as be able to give you guys legitimate and real content on a daily basis. So, yeah, I had Juan Adams on board as a guest. What was it, a month ago, month and a half, 2 months ago. He came on board a month before his fight. He came on board and chit-chatted with all of us. But you know what? That's nothing. That's peanuts compared to what we're doing. When you guys see the likes of like Megan Anderson, Felicia Spencer, Jorge Masvidal, Ben Askren, John Jones that you guys wanted, I will put out the request to TJ to see if he can get an interview with John Jones. Don't know because of his ongoing legal issues if he's doing any interviews, but I will put in the request to definitely, because I know you guys would like to see it. And if there's anybody special in the UFC that you guys want to see interviewed on an upcoming card, so for instance, let me take a look. Not this week, obviously, because the TJ DeSantis and Bruce Buffer show is going to start. It's going to drop next Friday. Okay, it's going to drop next Friday. So the next UFC event after this Saturday is UFC on ESPN5, which is an early one. The next one is Fight Night 156. The main event is Valentina Shevchenko as well as Liz Camouche. Between those two, we could possibly get one of those on board. We got Vincent LeCue, Mike Perry on that card. Humberto Volkan's on that one. There's some good names on there. And what I'll do is I will start, if you guys put a list together of who you guys want to see, I'll definitely see if I can get TJ to do it. Now, the UFC 241 card in 2 weeks from Saturday, on August 17th, that's the big one of the month. UFC 241, that's the big one of the month. We will have Beatdown After the Bell live with TJ DeSantis, Misha Miller. I do believe Angela Hill will be on that one as well. But during that main card for interviews coming up to that week, I mean that's a monster card. So start putting together a list of people that you guys would like to see come on the show with TJ, and we'll make it happen. Daniel Cormier, Anthony Pettis is fighting Nate Diaz. Romero, Costa is fighting. I mean, Youssef is fighting. Derek Brunson, Ian Heinzitz is fighting. So, that's a monster card, and we're definitely going to be able to pull a lot of those names for you guys. And it's going to be a good time. Jerry Valdez, hello. Thank you for joining us, Jerry. I actually ran into Jerry outside of Phoenix. I've always told people, I got a rental property just outside of Glendale, Arizona, not far from Cardinal Stadium. My in-laws live down there. I've got a couple cousins that live in, like North Peoria or Peoria. And then I've got another cousin that lives out in Tucson. And then I've got my vacation rental, my condo down in Bullhead City, but that ain't anywhere near Phoenix. So that's on the other side of Laughlin. So I ran into Jerry. He actually came up to me at a bar, and, I always thought he was he hated on me so much, and I get it. It's the game. Hated on us so much over here, and I always called him a fake individual. So he came up to me. I was actually out with my buddy Mike, having a couple beers and eating some tacos on Tuesday, and he came up to me, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "I know you," and he introduced himself, and he's like, "You always called me a fake individual." I was like, "Oh yeah," and it took me like 15 minutes. I was like, "Who was that guy?" I'm like, Jerry, who did I call a fake individual? And so I seen him walking by again. I was like, I just put two and two together. It was funny. I literally, within 10 minutes that day, I got stopped twice. Once at the gas station, and then the other in the sports bar that we walked into. So it was interesting Tuesday night in Phoenix, which was a small world. But yes, Jerry, it was hot, and you guys we get monsoons out here in Vegas, and primarily, I live out in Boulder City, so I'm a couple hundred feet higher than Vegas, and I'm out by the lake. We get monsoons, but not like you guys get down there. That stuff was real. that was some real weather, and you guys are always hotter than us. If it's 110 by us, it's 120 by you guys. So yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you, Jerry, and glad to have you joining us today on the live shows, or in the live feed as well. Princess Chachu, Kyle, Capris Director are like the Astros, always looking to improve. Damn straight, Princess Chachu. We are always looking to improve not only our market share, but what we do for you guys in the industry. Mike Kogan, delivering on your promises. This is nuts. I know a lot of you guys are used to hearing, I'm going to do this, or we're going to do this, and 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 it never happens. You guys hear that all the time. With other sports services on their YouTube channel or wherever the case may be. Oh, watch for this, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and it never happens. So in order for us to do it, I've always asked you guys to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Hell, I don't even give a rat's tail. Ask if you hit the thumbs down button. Just hit one of them, thumbs down or thumbs up. Give us that user interaction. Post in the live chat. Help us grow the channel. Hit that share button. Hit that share button. Share it on your Twitter. Share it on your Facebook. And most importantly, hit that subscribe button, because if we build it and you guys build the brand, I will keep giving back to you guys, and we'll keep improving. That's exactly what we're doing. Let's see. Another comment, Texas said, are you and Jimmy tight? I'm assuming you're referring to Robbie Clues. No. It's the only person in this industry that doesn't like me. The only person in this industry that doesn't like me. Mike Hogan, this is crazy. So much, so fast. I like it. Ready to make the J money. Absolutely. You guys want to make some money, make sure you guys check out Jay. And right here on our website, cappersdirect.com, all that information will be posted on the website later tonight. John Jones says, welcome, J Money. Billy Jack Brown, Kyle, you are the man. John Brady, thanks. Kyle, great show. Thank you, John. I know you've been one of Chase's biggest supporters. So for everybody that doesn't know, Chase from ChaseWins.com was on the program first. Within the first 15, 20 minutes. We had a couple technical difficulties. We dropped the feed with Chase, but we got it done, and he came on board, talked about his NASCAR, talked about his 9-0 run the last 2 days. So for everybody that missed that, that's in the beginning part of the program, and thank you, John, for joining on board. Let's see, what other comments did I miss? Alex, you missed a lot. You might have missed the announcement and bringing on J Money. He was with Kings Court and SBR. He's now working with and for us, and going to be having a live show Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. J Money is Money will be on our YouTube channel. The Wiz, what's up, guys? What's going on? And before that, Alex, you missed Chase from Chase Wins. We talked about the UFC, and I'm going to talk about the UFC again because I know a lot of people missed the big announcement on the new program and the new show that's coming to Cappers Direct and Cappers Nation every single Friday starting not tomorrow, but the following Friday. We'll talk about that again here in a minute once I get through reading the comments. Mike Hogan, Chase doing his thing. Nice to see him on. Nice to see companies working together rather than fighting. Here's the deal. When you have an ego problem and you have, other things going on, you tend to hate everybody, including yourself in life, okay? I get along with almost every single person in this industry. I've been in this industry for a very long time. And I know most everybody. Oh, let me rephrase that. I know anybody who's anybody. Now, there's a lot of swinging guys out there that, get a webcam or an iPad, put a video out, put it on YouTube, and they're going to call themselves a sports consultant. There's a million of those here. There's a million, even more of them on Twitter. I like to call them the Twitter trolls, okay? But if you're a real individual and you're well known in the industry, we probably get along. We might even be drinking buddies. So it's definitely a good time. Alex says, I was on when Chase was on and I had to leave shortly after. Great guy to have on Capital Day. Absolutely. And, for everybody that asked, oh, Peter, I never saw I never saw it. I'll answer that question in a second. I apologize. I never saw the comment. I must have missed it. Somebody asked earlier, so Chase is working for you. No, Chase does not work for Cappers Direct. Chase does not work for Cappers Nation. Chase works for himself, and himself. He gave me NASCAR. I gave him my UFC. We have made a boatload of money off each other in the last 3 weeks. And you know what? The guy gave me a plus 900 on NASCAR. And you know what I said? I need to bring him on board. Because I've talked about his NASCAR. I need to bring him on board. And let him toot his own horn and pound his chest. Because anybody who delivers a plus 900 on a Sunday deserves it. So my hat's off. Dee Dee, thank you for joining us. Howdy, Kyle, Jerry, Karen, J Money. Thank you for joining us. Now, Peter G. Kyle, this is the third time I asked, how is your daughter doing? Are you not? I didn't see your first two messages. I'm looking up. I do see them now. I must have missed them. They must have went right through the live feed when I had other people on. I was looking at the other screen. But no, my daughter's fine. With just routine testing down at Children's Phoenix Hospital, so nothing major. We've been going down there for a while now. So I'm actually down in that neighborhood, down in that neck of the woods, actually quite often because not only in-laws and family, but we take my little one down there all the time. So at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. So usually a quick little visit. So, but no, thank you. She's all good. It was just some routine testing and all that stuff. So Yeah, Mike Hogan says, Alex, you missed J Money. You need to look back and yes, he just gave it away. Bruce Buffer being on Cappers Nation YouTube. So for everybody that doesn't know, we have, for the last couple months or month and a half, we've been doing Beatdown After the Bell with TJ DeSantis. He's always had special guests from Jeff Sherwood, the founder of Share Radio Network, to Mika Miller. He's had a bunch of others on board or on his show as well. But that's not going away entirely, okay? But with TJ's travel schedule, because for everybody that doesn't know, TJ DeSantis is an employee of many of these fight companies. He's the official ringside TV announcer for Invicta Fights. He's the official announcer for EBI Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, okay? So for the grappling tournaments. He's also the official announcer for Island Fights and UFC Fight Pass. So if you have access to UFC Fight Pass, you have seen TJ's face, you've heard his voice, and he's our official. He doesn't pick our UFC fight picks, but he's our official UFC media guy that does all of our video content. Okay. And absolutely, Alex, you definitely missed a bunch. So Beatdown After the Bell has been his baby in his show, but with his schedule, it has always been a radio show. But we were talking and we're like, we need to bring this to video. This show is too good for internet radio. It needs to be on YouTube. It needs to be on our website. Let's make it work. So we worked out a deal. We brought it on board. But with his travel schedule, like this weekend, unfortunately, he's traveling to call a fight. So he will not be able to film Beatdown After the Bell. Beatdown After the Bell. What that means is it's a live show that takes place following every single UFC event. So since he is not going to be in his studio, he can't film it this week. So we talked and we're like, well, what else can we do? If you guys missed it earlier in the week, we dropped a video earlier in the week with our very own TJ DeSantis as well as Bruce Buffer. It's that UFC on ESPN5 Covington versus Lawler preview with TJ DeSantis and Bruce Buffer. It's right here on our YouTube channel. It's also on our website. And they started breaking down the main card. They talked about his crazy suits and where he gets them from and how he hooked up Conor McGregor. He also breaks down the problems that he sees and what he would do if he was Chris Cyborg's agent, trying to book a rematch with Amanda Nunes. So if you missed that video, you might want to watch that one. We dropped it earlier in the week. But the big announcement, besides Chase coming on board, and the biggest announcement was J Money joining up with Cappers Direct and his plays coming to us in his weekly live show. But the even bigger announcement was the addition of a new show that's coming to Cappers Direct and the Cappers Nation live shows every Friday. All right, every Friday morning we're going to be posting another video. It's not a live one, unfortunately. It is pre-recorded earlier in the week, but it is exclusive to us. It is for us and only us. You will not be able to get this new show anywhere else on the internet other than our YouTube channel and our website. And it's a Bruce Buffer and a TJ DeSantis show breaking down that week's cards. So I can't wait for that. And then that's the new Friday morning program that we're going to be bringing you guys. Friday mid-morning-ish. We'll be dropping every single Friday for you guys. And to be able to land somebody like Bruce Buffer to come work with us, a sports betting consultant company, is absolutely monstrous. So it just shows, there's a lot of people that want to say they're the claim that they're the best in the UFC. Maybe they, show a couple belts every now and then they do something. Not only do they not bet it, they never prove that they bet it. You want to see tickets to the UFC, go look, on my Twitter. But we're able to actually get employees of the UFC to come work for us on the side. I mean, these are people that make buku bucks, calling fights, the in-ring announcer, and they're still willing to take time out of their extremely busy weeks and come down and film a video and break down a fight card for us. Not for ESPN, not for CBS Sports, not for MMA Junkie, not for ShareDog. Actually for us. So I always told you guys, subscribe, build the brand, and we're going to be bringing back this is a small piece. A small piece to what we're bringing for you guys, not only in the UFC, but MMA as a whole, boxing in the future, but it's actually going to take place overall for all sports. So don't be surprised when you see current or ex-NFL players, college football coaches, NBA players, NBA coaches. Same thing with the NHL, Major League Baseball. When you actually see them as an employee of Cappers Direct. Because what you guys don't see, you guys see the YouTube channel and you think we're this big. Oh, here's this schmuck, Kyle. He makes a video, he gets 1,000 views or 2,000 views. He peddles packages, yada, yada, yada. I can shut down YouTube tomorrow and our company will still flourish and be just fine and continue to grow and do what we do. YouTube has been my pet project. Bringing the media to you guys has been my pet project. And we are the only sports consulting company in the industry and the entire world that bring you everything under one roof. Real media, real personalities. I mean, who's going to say that Bruce Buffer's fake? Who's going to say that TJ's fake? I mean, they may want to call my Rolex fake, but I assure you I can show you the receipt. But when you have these people, and when the UFC says, yes, you can go work for this guy on the side, you can go do videos for this guy on the side, you know damn well we're sitting good. So a lot of you guys don't know, I actually have UFC credentials. So you'll probably start seeing me in the near future doing backstage stuff, ringside stuff, as well as TJ. But that's phase 4. We're on phase 3 right now. All right, we're on phase 3 right now of a master plan of about 10. We'll get there slowly but surely. So I know we've been off topic for the last hour and a half. We talked about Chase, we talked about J Money, we talked about the UFC. But man, there are some absolute monster changes that's coming to our YouTube channel as well as our website. And the coolest thing is it benefits you guys. It benefits, trust me bringing on a show for Bruce Buffer and negotiating that show and getting all that done with TJ and Bruce, that's for you guys. There's no selling of sports picks in there. All that's doing is breaking down the card, giving you guys something to watch and enjoy. That's actually legitimate content from people that actually have a clue. Because if there's anybody out there that wants to say TJ or Bruce Buffer don't have a clue on what they're doing, you must be high as a kite. You must be high as a kite, so turn around and walk off the cliff that you're standing next to. So, Mike Kogan, awesome, breaking down the card before we cash big. Love it. And the game of the week this week, Jesus, man, absolutely. So for everybody that doesn't know, I do have my game of the week this week. Not only are premium plays on a ridiculous deal right now, my personal plays as well, but I do have my game of the week today. Okay, my game of the week for everybody that doesn't know, you need to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern time, so you have an hour and a half. Okay, you have an hour and a half to get on board. It is one game. It's not 2, not 3, not 4 games. It's one game. It is one monster game. Okay, one monster game that here you go. Go pound it. Go hammer it. All right, you down on your book. You need one big game because some clown lost you some money. Here you go. Here's your opportunity. Hammer it and hammer it big. It does come with a cost. It's not for everybody. It is $100. All right, but I put a personal guarantee on it. If I don't win my game of the week, I will refund your money, no questions asked. Now, some people ask, hey, I know we lost, and we don't lose very often. Matter of fact, I've only given out 3 in the last, this is the 4th one in 11 weeks. We won the last 3. Okay, we won last week, the week before, and the week before that, but I took 8 weeks off. I don't just produce a game of the week every single week because it's called game of the week. I wait until there's a game that I just want to crack. Until I absolutely love it. Now, I've had this one circled for a while, but I needed the pitch-ups, or the pitching matchups, as well as the rotation of the players to stay the same. And with the trade deadline happening yesterday at 4 p.m., I was actually nervous that something was going to change between these two teams and I wouldn't be able to have my game of the week. Because, I mean, I've been loving it and drooling over it all week long. And luckily, that trade deadline came. All the final deals got pushed through. Nothing changed on my game of the week. So, obviously, last night I announced it. We put it up on the website. The best thing about our site, guys, instant access. You're not waiting for some clown, some ding-dong to email you the games. You're not waiting for some guy in his mama's basement to text message you games. As soon as you sign up for my game of the week, you get instant access. So, hold on one second, guys. Hold on, I want to read this text message. So, there was a text message about somebody asking if I was going to shut down the YouTube channel. Never. This is my pet project. I love it. I actually love it. I actually enjoy talking to you guys. And I honestly, I wish it was a giant live feed where everybody's faces, and I can click on them and, you know, the video would pop up and we were all chit-chatting. That's the way. Unfortunately, that's not how it is. You know, it's a live interactive show. If I bring you on as a guest, we could hear you. But other than that, you know, everybody gets to see your comments and we get to converse that way. I love it. There's probably nobody else in this industry that has more fun talking to you guys. And I don't even care if you're one of the haters or the clowns that absolutely hate me making fake accounts. I have a blast doing this. An absolute blast doing this. It doesn't matter if you're a fan, if you're a client, if you're not a client, if you're new to the channel. It doesn't matter if you're a hater. I absolutely love doing the live feeds. I love doing the videos. But I'll be honest, the live feeds are where I have my most fun. I talk to my personal play clients usually by text message daily. But being able to converse with you guys and being able to say something like Mike Kogan, what do you like today? Alex, what do you like today? Dee Dee, what do you like today? Jerry, what do you like today? Ryan, what do you like today? What are you on? You know, I can scroll up and I can say, B. Fulton, what are you betting today, bud? You know, I'll box you. What are you on today? You know, being able to converse with you guys. One thing that our live chat has always been about the community, the family, the close-knit familyness, and the sharing of information. I'm one of the only, Mexican Night 10 likes Boston Moneyline. There we go. This has been one of the only YouTube channels that has been outspoken about promoting user interaction. Now, you go watch other YouTube channels, there's some people that don't even let you talk about a game or say what you like. They may say, hey, this is not your show, I don't care what you like. You know, nothing against them. It's their show, they can run it how they want. Okay? That's not what I want. What I want, and what we have always promoted, is user interaction. You guys conversing with each other. I don't care if you don't even like me. Feel free to comment. Talk to the other people in the chat. There is so much knowledge. There is an absolute wealth of knowledge in this chat. Now, a lot of these people, I know who they are firsthand. I know who they are personally. And I can tell you, there is some really, really sharp, successful bettors in our live chat that you guys wouldn't know them from Johnny Next Door, okay? And there's been some major money won in our live chat that I didn't put out. I didn't put out the plays. And it all came from our live chat. So if there's any questions about, do I like doing this? No, I don't like it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Bring on the heat. Bring on the fun. Bring on the haters. Bring on the fans. Bring on the followers. Bring on our clients. I absolutely love it. Grant, no, unfortunately, it doesn't let us see who's watching and not commenting. Unless you comment, I won't know that you're here. Unless you comment, I won't know that you're here. So thank you, Grant, for tuning in and posting up. And for everybody that's watching, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, help grow the brand, and we will keep giving back to you guys. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be dropping you guys a free Major League Baseball play here in a little bit. I I have a whole list of what we were going to talk about, and we're already an hour and a half in, and I've talked about 3 of probably 15 things. So obviously we're not going to get to everything today, so I'm just going to hit the bullet points. Obviously, I announced, my big game of the week tonight. You need to be signed up within the next hour and 25 minutes. It's $100 guaranteed to win. Premium plays yesterday swept the board. They went 3-0. Another nice day there. Still running a sale. You can pick up 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays, $99. We brought back the combo package, a week of premium, a week of my personal plays for $350. But what I did offer to everybody, because I'm sick and tired. I'm not sick and tired. I can do it. I can do it. I care less if somebody says we're too expensive. All right, what's cheap is not good, and what's good is usually never cheap. All right. My personal plays are normally $250 for 5 days, $50 a day for 5 days. Okay. Every once in a while, we have extremely killer opportunities and sales. All right. I dropped a special for everybody to be able to get 6 months. 6 months of my personal plays. Okay. 6 months of my personal plays. You get every single one of my personal plays. Major League Baseball, NFL, college football, NBA, college basketball. If I put it out as a personal play, you get it. It's $1,000 for 6 months. It ends up being $166 a month. Ends up being $41 a week. So if you're a $20 bettor, here's your opportunity to come work with me one-on-one directly. All right, you get every single one of my personal plays. No, I'm not perfect. Nobody ever is. But one thing I promise you is I will take care of you, and at the end of the 6 months, if you ain't up money, I will take care of you. And that is a fact. That is a fact. Lamont, what you missed. J Money. For starters, Jay Money, who was in King's Court from SBR, is now going to be having a live show here Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. His sports packages will also be available on our website, cappersdirect.com, starting tonight at midnight. Absolutely, as Grant said, the last line, the chat is good for feelers on bets. So, Kathy Savage, did I miss anything? If you're just tuning in, you missed a whole bunch. We had Chase on. We had Jay Money, who's now joining the Cappers Direct brand. And we'll have a daily live show. Bruce Buffer and TJ DeSantis are going to have a show every single Friday. We're going to be dropping a video with the one and only Bruce Buffer. It's time. The man inside the ring in all the UFC fights, exclusively for Cappers Direct. So you missed a whole lot. You may want to rewind and watch the entire show. This might be the hour or the 2 hour live show that was actually worth rewatching. Let me tell you. So I know you know Jay Money, so that's good. But you'll be able to watch his shows. He'll have special guests on from time to time. But he'll be on the show, or excuse me, he has his own show. Maybe he'll have me on as a special guest every now and then. Who knows? If not, no big deal. But he's going to have his own special guests from time to time, and it's going to be a great time. And excuse me, not just the voice of the UFC, the voice of MMA in general. And there's nobody between the TJ DeSantis, our very own TJ, and now Bruce Buffer coming to work with us for a weekly show. There's nobody with more wealth of knowledge than those two individuals, and to be able to have them sit down, film a show together, and then be able to put it on our channel for you guys is absolutely insane. Thank you, Peter G. I do appreciate it. Definitely stay safe yourself. But yeah, you know what? It's going to be a good time, and a lot of changes coming. A lot of changes coming. We're already 1-0 on the day in premium plays on the New York Mets. Nice little 4-0 run after going 3-0 yesterday. Unfortunately, we dropped a free consensus play on the over in that game. Unfortunately, the Mets only got 4, and the old White Sox put up a goose egg. Lamont says, good people, Jay Money and King Rail. Absolutely. I'm sure you'll probably see from time to time old King Rail on the program with them. And but for starters, I know tomorrow it's going to be Jay Money. And then anybody interested in getting his packages, all that information I'll announce in my daily video tonight, as well as it'll be on the website as well. So going to be a good time. Brewers have bases loaded. Absolutely. They're up 2-0, top of the 7th, no outs. Looking for a big hit right there for everybody. I know a lot of you guys are on the Brewers. A lot of you guys are on the Brewers today. So we have two Leon, no, you did not miss a free pick. I have not given it out yet. I'm actually getting ready to give it out. Going to change it up for you guys today. I'm going to change it up and give you guys something I do occasionally. Occasionally. I'm going to change it up a little bit around here. We've been changing a lot of things around here. Making things a lot better and bigger and better. I do apologize for not having the new updated to fade list, but we've been so busy with all the big changes, bringing Jay on board, the UFC stuff. And speaking of the UFC, excuse me, throat is dry and scratchy. Been talking for too long now. I'm not used to a 2-hour live show. Mark, change is always good if you're making improvements, and I do agree. We're definitely making the strides to blow everybody out of the water. That's for sure with what we bring. But for everybody that doesn't know, we announced on Monday during a live show on Monday, our UFC program was always $30 for the fight card, $75 for a week. Okay, we're bringing some changes to it. So for starters, each and every single week, and this is optional for you guys. Okay, you guys don't have to, but if you want to make extra money and you live in a state that allows you to play daily fantasy sports, we're going to be bringing you guys an optimal UFC lineup. Every single UFC fight card, at the very bottom, there's going to be screenshots and all the information that you need for an optimal UFC lineup, as well as a paragraph write-up telling you exactly what to do and how to maximize your profits on DraftKings for the UFC. So we're bringing you that, okay? We're also bringing you the Every Friday show with TJ DeSantis and Bruce Buffer. We're also going to be bringing you, starting next week, another video in the UFC with our very own TJ, and it's going to be interviewing at least 2 UFC fighters for that upcoming card or another card, or it could have been a card that they just got done fighting in. So we're going to be bringing you UFC fighters to our channel as well to bring you guys more content. So with all of that, there's always added more expenses, more travel time, etc., etc. So our UFC fight package is going up, but don't get those panties in a wad, boys and girls, because it's not going up much. All right? It's not going up much. The UFC fight package is going from 30 to 40. All right? We're still keeping it on the cheap side. Personally, I think they should be charging 100 or 150 bucks for that sucker, myself personally. But luckily for you guys, I don't have a say in it because it's not my program. I'm just the messenger, okay? So remember that. Don't shoot the messenger. UFC is now going up to $40. However, you can get this week's card for $29.99 if you sign up for our UFC fight package by tonight at midnight Pacific time. After tonight, the prices are changing to $40. You'll no longer be able to get it at $29.99. It'll be 40 bucks, okay? On top of that, the monthly rate of $74.99 is now going up to 80, or is now going up to 90 bucks, excuse me. It's going up $15 and a penny. On the dot, Christopher, on the dot. No, usually it's on there for a few minutes after till the web designers fix it. But the monthly rate is going up from $74.99 to $90. However, if you are already on a package for the month, and it has the automatic reoccurring billing attached to it because it's open and active. So for the 100 and so people that are on the monthly rate, as long as you keep it open and active, you will be grandfathered into the $74.99 mark. We're not raising you guys. Now, if you purchase a month of our UFC program tonight before midnight, as Christopher said, on the dot, Pacific time, Las Vegas time, LA time, as long as you purchase it by midnight and you keep it open and active, you'll be grandfathered into the $74.99. Now, we're not touching the yearly rate. The yearly rate is still staying the same at $649.99. So, UFC, slight price increase, no big deal. But if you want the cheaper price, do it tonight before midnight. Do it tonight before midnight. I'm telling you. Because saving money is making money. Now, if you want this, if you want a month of our UFC absolutely free, I did this in our video, and I completely forgot about it earlier. I made everybody an offer. Matter of fact, a couple people took me up on it, so I should probably activate their accounts. But if you purchase 1 week of our system plays, 1 week of our system plays at $400, I'm going to give you 1 month of our UFC fight package absolutely free. Okay? So if you purchase between today, tomorrow, and Saturday, our System Play membership for a week, you're going to get 1 month of our UFC fight package absolutely free. And then there was one more. Our System Plays for the entire season. They're $500 off right now. Okay? They're on sale for $1,000. It's normally $1,500. Not only are you going to save $500, but we're also going to give you a month of our UFC absolutely free. We do have WNBA. WNBA's been red hot. We won again yesterday on Atlanta plus the points. Winner, 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 winner. The WNBA season's only $100. Literally, WNBA season's only $100. Okay. CFL season, we've got 2 CFL plays today. You pick up the entire CFL season on sale for $200. But real quick, let me talk about the System Plays. For everybody that doesn't know, they're a progressive betting style on how you bet Major League Baseball only. To me personally, I think they're the best thing since sliced bread. Sorry, I was reading some comments. Aaron, hold that thought on that one. Hold that thought on that one. System Plays. They've won 13 straight. Okay, 13 straight. They're on a 33-1 run out of the last 34. So out of the last 34 System Plays, they've lost 1. Matter of fact, Aaron's a System Play member. Aaron, do you like System Plays? Are you having fun betting them? Are you making money? System Plays since April 19th. So for the last 3.5 months, System Plays are 107 wins and 5 losses. Literally. Full record right there on the System Play page. With every game that we put out. You lose one every now and then. Might sting a little. But we make it up in those big monster runs. We hit a 58. We hit 20 a couple times. In fact, we just hit 20 before we lost one. So, if you're not on board the System Plays, you're not on board the premium plays, you're probably missing out. But I will tell you this much. If you're not on UFC this weekend, you're definitely missing out. Definitely, definitely, definitely missing out. All right, let's see here. Who's ready for a free play? But Aaron says, if you buy J Money's baseball picks, he has the opposite package as you. You know, something we haven't had to run into here. I don't think we'll run into it too much. We've talked about betting styles and ideas and stuff like that. I don't think we'll run into it too much. But if we do, we'll cross our paths when it comes, or take the hotter one. Bet whoever's hotter. No, but I don't think we'll run it. I mean, obviously, it's going to happen every now and then. Different personalities, different ideas. But I don't think you'll run into it too much. But if we do, we'll figure it out when paths cross. In reality, I'd bet the hotter one. And nothing like a hot hand, especially when it comes to baseball. But good to see everybody here. A lot of new faces joining in. A lot of familiar faces. A lot of past faces. I almost said old faces, but I didn't want to insult anybody by calling anybody old. So we're going to say past faces joining up today, joining in. It's absolutely a blast to see it and to participate. So if you haven't already done so, Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Give us a big thumbs up. Hell, if you don't like me, you don't like the show, hit the thumbs down button. I don't give a shit. Excuse my language. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I got thick skin. But it definitely helps us, either one, the thumbs up or the thumbs down. That's what I don't get when Yahoo over there goes into all his fake accounts and blows us up with 20 thumbs down videos before the video even goes live for an hour. We got 20 thumbs down from one individual from one IP address. I don't think he realizes that he's actually helping us. User interaction. So do us a favor, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. If you don't like me, no harm, no foul. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, because we have so much video content coming out to you guys you don't want to miss when we drop it. All right, tomorrow I'll be live tomorrow, more than likely in the afternoon, right around 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be live, and then at 6 p.m. Eastern time, Jay Money will be live with his new money show coming to Cappers Direct. He'll be live then on our channel. Starting next week, you're going to see UFC fighter interviews coming to our YouTube channel. So you want to subscribe for that reason. And then you're also not going to want to miss when we drop the Bruce Buffer and TJ DeSantis video every single Friday starting next week, starting next Friday. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, subscribe, because we're going to be bringing you guys absolute insane content every single week that nobody in the sports consulting industry even has the capability to do. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. We definitely appreciate it. Frank, thank you, sir. Hoop by Night, good job at what you do, Kyle. Thank you, Hoop by Night. I do appreciate it. Holy crap, Big Dave Mull just joining in. Hey, Dave, can I play your video to give everybody a laugh? Remember your dancing video? Do I have your express permission to play it for everybody? So a lot of people know there's a video that I share on here every now and then because it's a hell of a laugh. It is an absolute hell of a laugh, and Dave made his own version for me. So if he types in there that I can play it, I'll play it, and we'll see if he's still watching. But yeah, I'm going to get you guys on a free play here very, very shortly. Let me pop up the live odds. Let me log into the system here. And I do apologize. We just ran over time between all the announcements, having Chase on the program, Jay Money announcing the UFC stuff, the Bruce Buffer stuff, chit-chatting about everything. Just ran out of time to do any... Oh, come on. Party pooper. All right, guys. Well, here, I'll give you guys a laugh. I'll play you my favorite video, and then I'm going to get you a free play because by the time it's done, I will have the live feed up for you guys. So hang tight. Edward, you missed a lot of the good show, but I'll fill you in by text message. So hang tight, folks. Watch this little 30-second laughing video. Have fun, enjoy it, because I know I certainly do every single time I see it. And when we come back, I've got a free play for you.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo? Hey, dame. Let's go, papi. Let's get it. Go. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Hey. What? Let's go. Go out. Boy.
All right, guys, we are back. If that don't make you laugh, I don't know what will. But absolutely love. I mean, I just crack up watching that video every single time. So what I'm going to do now, I'm popping up the live odds. I said I'd have them up by the time he got back, but I was procrastinating. So I've got another free play coming up for you guys, and it starts in a little over an hour. But first, guys, don't forget my guaranteed game of the week. Need to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's $100 guaranteed to win, or you get a full refund, no questions asked. That goes down at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But here for you guys, I'm going to be throwing you guys a little curveball Going to be giving you guys a free CFL play right out of our CFL package. Right out of our CFL package. Let me type it into the comments for you guys. There we go. Alrighty, let's see here. So, CFL, Canadian football guys, Winnipeg and Toronto, we gave out a free play. We gave out the over 48 earlier in the day. Okay, first thing this morning we posted it. It was over 48. The line has actually had a 4-point swing. The line opened up, if you would have bet it on Monday, extremely low. It's up to 48.5 now. I do see MGM just bumped it to 49. Everywhere else here in Vegas has it at 48.5 still. And I absolutely still love it at 48.5. If you get it at 49, still good. Definitely still good. Tom in the house, Mr. Infamous Weiner, what's going on, sir? Says the gang's all here. Absolutely. Not only is the gang all here, but we've got some new faces and some past faces joining us. Karen C's here. Jerry Valdez is here. Dee Dee joined in, as well as all of our regulars. And for everybody that's just tuning in, Jay Money has joined Cappers Direct. He was one of the faces of King's Court over on SBR. Aaron, do I bet the CFL like a premium play? Myself, personally, because we have limits here in Vegas. Everybody knows I bet premium plays between $3,000 and $5,000 a premium play. CFL, I bet $1,000 a game on the CFL. So I'd bet it accordingly to a premium play. You know, what you bet if you're betting $1,000 on a premium play, put $3 to $350 on a CFL play, a third of what you do on one of the premium plays. Edward, absolutely. I want you to know I have been recruiting J Money for quite some time. Yes, NBA college hoops is going to be absolutely insane. There's nobody that can talk NBA like J Money can. Insane. So, fake faces. There we go. There, Jerry's got it. We had old faces. Fake faces that are now real faces, because I actually met Jerry, weirdly enough, in a sports bar. He came up to me. So, but no, back to Jay Money. I was recruiting him for a while, trying to show, what his talent could actually do, not only for himself, but for everybody. So it was a work in progress, and everything lined up, stars aligned. And, sometimes change is needed in different directions in people's lives and business lives. And we absolutely can't wait to have him. And not only is he joining us, Ed and everybody else, he's got a live show on our channel now. Every single Monday through Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. 5 days a week. Now, occasionally you might see him on the weekends. But as of right now, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right? 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 Pacific. 5 Central for everybody in Texas. J Money is Money is going to have a live show right here on our YouTube channel every single day. Now, his sports packages will be available on our website starting tonight. I'm not sure to the extent of what packages he'll have on there. 3-day, weekly, monthly, yearly, all that stuff. They're still working out the bugs on that one, but that'll be available on the website tonight after midnight, starting tomorrow. And you know what? It's going to be a great time. And you know what? I won't pat myself on the back just yet, but I'm very happy. I was happy to announce it. It's been a work in progress. We knew it was happening for much of the week, and I just wasn't able to announce it to you guys until today. So And he's going to have special guests from time to time. We'll be joining him on the program, joining him on the show, which is going to be a great time. So, some of his past buddies that he had on board, some new ones, I wouldn't be surprised to see those guys jump on the show with him as well. So it's definitely going to be a good time. And yeah, Ed, he definitely has great character. And when it comes to hoops, it's going to put a lot more money in everybody's pocket. Tom, we're talking about J Money from SBR's King Court. But yeah, not only, his bread and butter, and the guy's a wizard when it comes to college and pro basketball, but he's money when it comes to Major League Baseball, NFL, and college football as well. So, and for everybody that doesn't know, NFL's back, baby. We haven't even been able to talk about it. The NFL is back. I know. It's only preseason. Edward Younger, hey, Karen, NFL brings out the big dogs. The NFL is back. It's back. Hall of Fame game tonight. Denver Broncos, Atlanta Falcons. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 Pacific. You guys will be able to watch it on NBC. Can you believe the NFL is back? It wasn't that long ago that I was at the Super Bowl party in Caesars watching people lose millions of dollars on the Rams. You know what the best thing about today is? We can forget about last year's Super Bowl starting tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. As soon as that game kicks off, I'm forgetting all about it. Now, I'm not a big preseason bettor. Everybody knows that I don't bet the preseason. But one thing that I'm going to start doing, starting for preseason week 1, okay? Starting for preseason week 1, which is going to start next Thursday, August 8th, okay? I'm going to start releasing for our premium play members, and probably during the live show as well, just straight leans. I'm not betting them myself, but I will give my leans on preseason because I do follow it, and I do pick them as if I was betting them. So, but I don't. I don't put $1 on them until week 1 of the regular season, myself personally. Now, I know there's people that bet preseason, but, not too many people are going to be able to find out how many reps Baker Mayfield's going to take in a certain game, etc., etc., etc. Who dat, Bob? We will never forget in New Orleans. No, you never will. And I heard those 3 referees are doing an under oath testimony on what they saw, because there's been a lot of talk that game was thrown on purpose. And I actually look forward to seeing what happens with that one. Because I know you lost. We lost a shit ton of money on that game. We lost an absolute shit ton of money on that game. Yes, the Saints should have been in the Super Bowl, and they probably would have won. Fact. Well, I guess you can't say it's a fact because we just never know. Because unfortunately, they weren't in there. So, I posted the free play in the live comments, or in the comments up above. For everybody that missed it, it's the over in the Winnipeg and Toronto Canadian Football League game. As far as this game goes, it's got an extremely low total, 34.5, I believe it was. But you got to remember, Denver still has no offense. However, the Denver Scrubs will probably outplay offensively than the starters, because the starters, we all know, have no offense. So 34.5, just about everywhere in Vegas, although the Westgate and Circa Sports all have it at 35. But a lot of preseason games seem to be in the low to mid 30s, sometimes hitting 37, 38. Matter of fact, there's not one game so far next week that has a total over 37.5 points for next week. Matter of fact, 37.5, and that's the Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh game. So a lot of low totals early in preseason, especially for week 1, because we all know a lot of those starters are not going to play this week. No, Karen, I don't believe it's a lawsuit. It's an under oath interview with the NFL, I believe. I believe the NFL is conducting their own in-house investigation into it. But yes, as far as giving out a lean on the NFL game tonight, I'm not personally going to be betting it. But if I was going to bet it, I'd be betting the over. So I agree with what Lamont says. Edward even said smart money. Definitely going to try and put a show on for the fans. So. But that's your free play for today. And don't forget, I will be live tomorrow approximately 4 p.m. Eastern Time, followed 2 hours later by Jay Money is Money with his new live show coming to our YouTube channel. His first day will be tomorrow. What else do we have? Let's see. I'll have a daily free play video tonight for tomorrow as well. And I'm telling you, folks, don't miss out on my game of the week. Premium plays, 3 days for $99. 3 days, $99. All right? Be a definite good time. You're going to make yourself a boatload of money. And as always, you buy one of our 3-day packages, we will make sure that you make money. If you're not up money after your 3 days, just like always, I will take care of you until you are. Now, sometimes you lose a couple days in a row, and it may take us a week to get back on track and get you ahead. But I take care of every single one of my clients, and I will take care of you guys. So if you have never been with us, head over to cappersdirect.com, pick out a package, get on board today. Shane M., Bruce Buffer coming to Cappers Direct. Let's go. Absolutely. Starting next Friday, we'll have not a live show, it'll be a pre-recorded show with him and our very own TJ DeSantis breaking down. Oh, who dat? Bob? That's good to know. But that show will be breaking down next week's card as well as going over everything, and there's a wealth of knowledge, let me tell you. So, get on board today, folks. Let's make some money, and don't forget my game of the week. Game of the week. It all goes down shortly. All right? No sweat towels here. I don't need to give away a sweat towel. We got sweat stacks. They're called stacks of 10K. We like to make money here, all right? Start betting with professionals, people that invest in the same games that you do. If that's what you want, you're in the right place. Between myself, everybody here, John J., Jay, and Ed, as well as the new Jay. That's going to be weird. I never thought about that one. We now have 2 J's. Huh. Now, we'll make it work. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget, I will be live tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by Jay Money is Money, right here on Cappers Direct at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, guys. Good luck today on that free play. Let's make some money, and it's going to be a good time. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Let's have a grand old time. Take it easy, guys.